Hello everybody, and welcome back to Lies of P. So here we are, back in the factory. We defeated King's Flame Fuoco last time. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say his name. Fuoco? Fuoco? Maybe. Anyway, now we gotta go down this ladder. Oh, and we did already do the death run. So we have our weapon that we're gonna be using up until basically the end of the game, because the only time we're going to be switching weapons is literally right at the end, where we get to Mjolnir. We channel the power of Thor. But yeah, with this weapon, basically, we're going to be using a whole ton of Fable Arts in this playthrough, so anytime that we have spare souls after one of our adventures, we're going to be spending all of them on Fable Catalysts. Whoa. I always forget when I first pick this weapon up just how terrible the range is. Because normally, the pipe's range is somewhat decent. Oh, look at that damage. The pipe's range is somewhat decent, but when you're using the baton handle with the pipe wrench head, it's, yeah, range is not, it's not very good. But we're going to be doing a lot of damage, and that's what matters. We already get in close as is in this game, so why not get a little closer? Spread the love with our demented enemies. He just blows himself up. Eat it. Ow, ow, okay, never mind, I'm eating it. Yes, taste the fire. Even though they're particularly weak to electric, fire still does a great amount of damage. So go ahead and grab Gemini's Iron Protection. Yeah, that's right, nothing's back there. Fun story, I spent the last 3 hours, yes, 3 hours, looking up decent but budget TVs, because the TV you guys always see in the back, the Sony Bravia, yeah, that is a 32-inch 720p KDL, hold up, let me remember the model number. It's KDL 5000, I think. It's from like 2009. I've had the TV since 2009. And I will say, Sonia, I was thinking Sony and Bravia. Sony, they make some damn good TVs. That thing lasted me 16 years. Some of y'all watching this video probably aren't even 16 years old. So, you know, it was a good TV, it lasted me, but, oh man, and this is a big but, it's making it kind of, it's pretty unplayable right now. So basically, every time that I move the camera in a game, LCD blur is a thing. You know, that's just like a normal part of LCDs, and that is also me. And that's another thing that I learned yesterday. I haven't been TV shopping since like 2011. The last time I went TV shopping was after my mom and dad got a divorce, and my dad, you know, we just moved into like this townhouse, whatever, and we were looking for a TV, because obviously after the divorce happened, my mom kept the, I remember it was I want to say it was like a 28-inch Sansui with like a DVD player built in. Pretty rad. It was a pretty rad TV. It was the first time that we had a flat screen. I know flat screens existed before that, but until then, up until like 2008, 9, somewhere in there, 2008, 2009, we just had a CRT. You know, we were just rocking out with we had a couple different ones in the house. In my mom's room, she had a smaller CRT that had a built-in VHS player, which was so cool. I always thought TVs that had like built-in DVD players or VHS players were just so rad. But then, yeah, like I said before, we had the built-in DVD player one, the Sansui, in the living room. Again, we got that 2008, 2009, something like that. And then, and then, yeah, after that divorce happened, he only had a like, it was like a Emerson CRT. So, he ended up getting a Vizio. It's like a 32-inch, I believe, 1080p. It was a really nice TV. But yeah, I remember going shopping for that. We were just kind of comparing and contrasting. That was when Vizio TVs were good. I've heard they haven't been as good in recent years, unfortunately. Which, that's another thing. I was gonna buy a Vizio, but then I started doing research and I was like, oh, TVs and TV brands have changed since 2011. Go figure. Back then, Vizios were a reliable budget brand TV, and to a certain extent they still kind of are, but I heard a lot of mixed things when it comes to gaming specifically. A huge thing on TVs for me is viewing angles. Not because I play from an angle, I always play dead on, but what happens, you know, at those times where you do happen to move a little bit, you know, it's one of those things where it's very jarring for me to see colors shift rapidly, or for, you know, I'm kind of sensitive to viewing angles. I just hate viewing angles. I like a screen to be just basically good from all angles, no matter how you look at it. Like my monitor here, it's like an Acer 1080p, like 60, it's either 60 or 75 hertz. And that's great viewing angles. And that was a huge thing for me before I bought it. So, you know, while I've been looking for these TVs, I learned, like, okay, Vizios nowadays aren't necessarily as reliable as they once were. Oh, shit. Oh, actually, how about... I don't necessarily need to do this, but just to show our raw power and to flex on him. Hold up. We're gonna do... Oh, shoot. Hold up. I don't want to get overheated now. I just kind of want to show the power of this thing and why I like it so much. So we're gonna dodge past this, if we can. Okay, or not. We're just gonna charge this up then. Yeah. That's why I love this weapon so much. Now, granted, it does take a lot of Fable Arts to pull that off. But once you do, it's very good. Ooh, Carrier's Amulet. We're gonna be using that. Definitely. That'll let me put more of my stats into other things too, so yippee. Still gotta level up our capacity though, because I would like to switch out some of our amulets by the end of the game. Moonlight Town, yes. This place gives me heavy Bloodborne vibes. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of literal zombies walking around. But yeah, you know, I spent the last 3 hours researching TVs, and I was like, okay, there's, you know, I was looking at a physio, then I was like, okay, maybe not.
Bodies.
The Gemini talk.
Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
Come on. I'm trying to backstab him. I was looking at a Vizio, and then I heard that the viewing angles were the best on it, as well as just, in general, the TV didn't seem to have the greatest color reproduction, and that's another thing. I like to have my display. You know, I'm not very picky about my displays, but I do have standards when I get a display. You know, I don't want to get some cheap, off-brand TV with terrible colors, terrible, you know, with, like, blurring and stuff like that. I want a good display that's going to last me. I don't need it to last me for, like, the next 16 years like my Bravia did. But I would like something that, you know, it's going to last more than a few years where I have to replace it again. At least a good 5 to 10 years. Hopefully longer. And then again, I use things until they literally don't work anymore or physically hurt me to do so. You know, to keep around or to keep using. Which that's literally what happened with this TV. Wait, did I? No, I never went back to say what I was going to say before about the screen blurring, did I? Anyway, yeah, LCD blurring is just kind of a thing, but I guess my Sony Bravia has been so degraded over the years. Or it's just kind of degraded over time to where now, anytime that I move the camera at all, it becomes a blurred mess. Did I say this already? Well, anyway, it literally hurts my eyes and makes me feel sick every time I play it on the TV now, and that's kind of sad. But it's literally so blurred. Like, it's not... I don't know how to explain it. It's not your traditional type of blur like you'd see with motion blur. It's more like ghosting. That's more what it is. And again, ghosting is a normal part of LCDs, but not to the extent that's been happening lately. Because obviously it was never like that before. It's only been within the last few months. So... 16 years of a display. Makes sense. But yeah, I was looking at the Vizio, was looking at a TCL TV, and then I was like, you know what, TCL, not the best viewing angles. It's cheap for a reason. I've had good experiences with TCL TVs in the past, out of desperation. So I would rather, you know, spend a little bit more, and that's when I came across the Samsung 32-inch. I like 32-inch TVs, if you couldn't tell. My display's a 32-inch. It's just the perfect size for my TV console setup. Anything bigger would be way too big. I'm just weird, and I don't like big TV. I hate big TVs. I like when the TV is just big enough to where, like, when I'm sitting at like, a certain distance, I can just see, like, basically the entire screen. I don't need to really move my head to see the HUD. I can just, like, flick my eyes and, like, you know what I mean? You know, I don't like even feeling like I have to move my head at all. I just want to be able to see everything all at once. And it just kind of overstimulates my brain when I'm sitting too close to the screen. It's just too much for my eyes to take in. But, ooh. There's a thing nearby. Oh, wait, I didn't even have this on yet. There it is. Oh, no! It almost made me swing towards the explosive barrel. The game totally tried to get me. Okay. Take you out. Okay, I gotta be careful, because this one's... Ooh, Crescent Moonstone. We can finally upgrade our wrench again. Gimme. Two Crescent Moonstones. And a Moonlight Town Guide. Now we can go back up. But yeah, that's when I came across the Samsung... What is it? Is it the... No, it's the QN... 30... No, not 32. I'm thinking of one of the other ones. It's like a N5300. QN5300 AXEAF. That's what I want to say it is. It's the 2018 model. I don't know if they have a newer model, but I found that one on sale, the 2018 model. And at this point, I feel like any display is going to be better than what I have. Let's just keep it a buck. Anything's going to be better than a 2009 720p Sony Bravia, right? Because, oh, that's what I was going to say before, too. I didn't know LCDs aren't a thing anymore. I've said this whole time, I'm like, yeah, you know, I kind of just have a thing for LCDs instead of OLEDs. You know, OLED, I have a huge fear of burn-in, and furthermore, OLEDs just kind of act weird with my eyes, and I don't know why. Like, when I look at OLEDs, my eyes just kind of respond weirdly, but maybe that's just because I'm so used to LCDs and maybe my brain would just need time to adjust to OLEDs. It's hard to explain. It's just like it kind of like, I don't know if it trains my eyes or my brain, but I don't know. Maybe I would just, again, need to, like, get used to it or something. Or maybe my brain is just so used to having to work overtime to keep up with my rather spotty current display with the middling refresh rate. Because it is 60 hertz, but it is also the old 60 hertz per se on an older TV where the... what's the word? The movement processing isn't exactly up to snuff with even a half modern display. Even a budget modern display. So you got that going on top of what I was mentioning before, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say, yeah, the whole LCD thing. So, yeah, LCDs aren't a thing anymore. Like, they are, but they're called LEDs now, and I didn't know that. I thought they were still LCDs. Here I am, still living in 2009, 2010, whenever LEDs became a thing, thinking, oh yeah, everybody just calls it LCDs still, right? No, they're called LEDs. They're the same thing as LCDs, it's just... my TV, just to put it in perspective, is using a type of lighting that was used in LCDs back in the day called CCFL. It was either CFL or CCFL. But to put it in perspective, that hasn't been used in TVs since like the 2000s. Maybe early 2010s at the latest. Like, I'm so out of the loop. Honestly, I don't even understand the TV and screen technologies, if I'm going to be honest, when it comes to like OLED, QLED, mini LED, whatever. I don't understand. Oh, we were already out this way. I'm a stupid dumb doo-doo head. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back out this way. But I don't understand this stuff, so I'm just kind of here learning, like, oh, LCDs aren't a thing anymore. Oh, they're called LEDs now. Oh. It's one of those moments for me. And yeah, I found the TCL, or, oh, no, that was the kicker. I found an on-brand TV for $98, and I was considering it, because it was 1080p, 32 inches. My mom... I forget, no, because I think she has a Vizio now, or had it on TV, whatever she has now.
Do you want to go up,
Let's talk to
child?
this person first.
I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you? Are you a stalker?
Get the stalker's greeting. If you don't do that, you can do a boss fight, but...
I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed.
We put in the work to get that greeting.
As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
I surely will do my best. My springs are reacting. I must stop lying. But anyway, as I was mentioning before, whether she had or has an on TV, whatever, it was pretty good. But then again, she also had one of the more expensive ones. It was like a 4K, however many inch TV, like massive TV, 60, 70 some inches. That was pretty good. Or maybe it was my stepdad. I think my stepdad also had an on TV at one point. Whatever. But then that goes back to the Vizio thing we were talking about before, where her Vizio was actually really good, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelico, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What'd I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. What is that?
Let's use the Stargazer before we go ahead. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been going back and forth with all these different displays. Probably going to go with the Samsung, though, that I mentioned before. The Samsung QN... What was it? The QN something, the N5300, the AXFF, the ZAFXF, and the 2018 model.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
It's a zombie. It's, yeah, 32-inch 1080p like I mentioned before. I know. I should be investing in, like, 4K OLED. I don't feel like spending all that on a TV. And like I mentioned before with the whole OLED thing, I don't know if it's just OLEDs in general that do that to my eyes, or if I just need to adjust to OLED before I'd stop having those weird eye issues. So I'd rather, you know, not spend all that money on a TV and rather just, you know, it's only like $100-some. Here's the thing, I'm not materialistic. I don't care how much money I have to spend. I will always spend as little as possible, because the more I spend on myself, the worse I feel about myself and the worse I feel about my purchase. Unless it's something where it's like, all right, you know what? There's no cheaper way to acquire this item. Like, if I'm looking at a TV and there's either a $1,000 TV or a just good $200 TV, I'll choose the $200 TV, even if the $1,000 one possibly could be better in some way or another, even if I could afford it. Or like, but then when it comes to certain things where it's like, okay, you can't really do anything about it, it's just gonna be expensive if you want to get it, like a PlayStation 5 or a Series X, where it's like, okay, you either spend $500 or you just don't get the console. You lose access to this generation of console gaming. And as somebody that primarily plays console, it's like, well, you know, I want the consoles, so, you know, buy Series X and buy PS5. So there's some things like that. But then there's other things, like, it just kind of depends on what we're talking about, you know? It kind of depends on the category of thing. Like, if there's food, I'll buy the cheapest food. Or not maybe the cheapest. I won't buy Dollar Tree food. I just don't trust it. But as cheap as I can. Don't mind eating some canned vegetables and processed garbage from time to time. Cars. You know, if I'm gonna buy a car, I don't care if I have $1 million in the bank, which I don't, but it look like it. But, you know, I'm not gonna buy a Bugatti Veyron or a Lamborghini or whatever. Not that you can necessarily buy those for $1 million. Can you? I don't even know how much this cost. In GTA 5, a Bugatti costed $1 million, but that was back in 2013. Okay. I get it, bud. Okay, I get it, bud. Turd. But instead, I'd rather just go buy, like, a Ford F-150 pickup truck. You know what I mean? I'm not one of the, you know, just like a 90s model. 1990 Ford F-150 pickup truck. That's a grotesque type of car right there. When it comes to cars, I'm like a truck Mustang kind of guy. Love a good pickup, love a good Mustang. When Saint Frangelico falls and breathes his last breath, the angel of gods will look after him. Good to know. Who is this Saint Frangelico?
What is happening?
Death.
What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
I can only keep them open so much, pal. I'm Asian. They're half closed at all times. Ah! You hit me, I kill you, bitch. Yeah, I've been noticing that issue with my TV lately. Did I ever talk? Yeah, I talked about that, the blurred mess. But yeah, literally, my TV is so bad at this point that it makes my brain feel overstimulated and makes my eyes... How do I put it? It feels like I need to look away after looking at my TV. It's bad. And again, I don't even know if it's just something with the flickering patterns of the LCDs, or, you know, in the TV, or if it's something with the refresh rate, or maybe a mix of multiple things, but it's pretty bad at this point. It's pretty rough. I let it go for a while. And again, I didn't start noticing the issues till lately. And it really hits after, say, I've been playing on, like, my Nintendo Switch, OLED, or on my PC, or looking at my phone, or one thing or another. Because obviously those don't have all those, like, crazy issues. Oh, I didn't want to come out here yet. I wanted to go the other way. Whoops. That's alright. We're just going to turn around. I was never here. But yeah, I never noticed those issues until I look at one of my other screens for a while, and then... Or, no, I do notice those issues. But it just becomes, like, more apparent after that. Because, like, after I look at my TV, I'm like, oh my gosh, man. Look at it for, like, 10 minutes. I'm like, oh gosh, I feel kind of sick. And then I get playing my Switch or whatever. Then I just kind of lay there. It's like, okay, my brain feels calm again. I can just relax and play. So, I don't know. Does this lead somewhere that I've already... No, it does not. Okay, I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure I had to come back out here. Hello.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous.
Same.
Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can.
It's just the whole thing about, you know, gold coin fruits, so... We'll find that in due time. For now, grab this. Belfort break cartridge, sorry, not carriage. Another thing up here. You will rise up and look after the land of God when the angel spread its wings and embraces the saint and the cold days forgotten.
Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison.
That's true.
The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation. Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment.
A cube and a recovery wish stone. I'm gonna hold on to that for now, but those are pretty good. I used them maybe like only 2 or 3 times in my original playthrough, to be honest, but they are useful. They give you a bunch of different abilities, especially if you utilize specters, but I don't use specters because I solo all the bosses, so. What was I gonna say before? So yeah, I don't know, I'll have to look into that and bite the bullet and finally get a new TV at some point. I keep saying this, but I know there's that part of me that's gonna be like, well, is it that bad? I'll probably stick with it for just a little longer. That's another thing though, I kinda wanna, I wish that the modern TVs would have component ports and stuff. Because I use like my older consoles a lot, like my original Xbox and my PlayStation 2 and my PS1 and all that. But there's basically no modern TV that has those kind of cables, except for the TCL that I have next to me. And you may be wondering, why don't I just use this TV over here that I've like shown off before? Because this is also like a 32, 28 inch, something like that. Well, first off, it's 720p. Not that that's a huge deal, but also it has a nice little defect at the top where there's like a bunch of pixels missing because the TV was dropped at one point. So, you know, that's not nice. That would definitely be more of like, okay, this is a temporary solution more than anything else. But when it gets to points like that where it's like, okay, there's defects in the screen and it would actively put me at a pretty big disadvantage in a game, then no thanks. This is more, it's more or less just like a backup TV when I'm back here, because the only thing it would really block off is maybe like the minimap, and dude, I love this thing so much. Like the minimap in an FPS and like, you know, whatever other HUD elements. It's been a while since I've turned the TV on, so I can't even tell you how bad it actually is. I honestly forget. But, you know, I'd rather just invest in a new one at this point. But I don't want to break the bank either. Striking the fine balance between being frugal, but also not just getting garbage. In the church. I've come to confess for my sins. Many puppets I have murdered on this day. It's the Stargazer. We should probably go back and use some of our ergo. Am I going to, though? I'll be alright. Okay, yeah, we can switch out the Cube's Wish Stone here. Like I said, we don't... Like, I'll put it in for now, but we're not going to use it. Not until we can get more, anyway. Because I'd rather save it for, like, an absolute emergency. Ooh. Down we go! Yeah, you don't make the same mistake I did in my first playthrough. I was like, oh, this is like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or, you know, one of those other Souls games where you gotta like platform sometime. No, it is not that. You drop down there, you die. So, don't make the same mistake I did. Twice. Yes, I fell for it twice. That was a embarrassing day indeed. But you can't blame me. I was like, you know, I've played other Souls games, obviously. And I was like, oh, it's just one of those things. I just gotta... No, it was not that at all. Lesson learned, I suppose. Okay, yeah, no, that only goes down. That becomes a shortcut later. Okay, decay, you do not want to mess around with decay. We just want to run for now. We'll grab the other goodies later. More zombies. That's what I call them anyway. They're like kind of zombies, kind of. Shambling corpses. Hello. Take me out to dinner first. Oh, yes. These things. These obese slime balls. They throw stuff at you. And if you know anything about me in Souls games, I can't stand when enemies throw stuff at me. Oh, I'm decayed, you son of a... It's alright, we got more of our healing stuff than we know what to do with right now. Okay, that is not a risk I'm willing to take. That's right, yeah, because we have to go up here first in order to get over that. Good thing I didn't try to jump for it. There's a lot of goodies in here. A lot of stuff across the beams. We'll grab what we can, but I'm not gonna go too crazy over it by any means. Come back there. Drop down the hole. Ah! There we go. Then you can jump back over this way. Hiya! And I waddled away. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Okay, we got another beam to go across, but there's another one of these obese whales up ahead. I don't like you. You bitch. That's why I don't like her. That was kind of my fault, though. I should have just kept running. I shouldn't have tried to stop and block it. I should have just ran. But hey, that was actually kind of a blessing in disguise, because now we can talk to our buddy again. Hey, you with the top hat.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Prague.
Perhaps? Perhaps? Okay. Let's try this again and not die this time. Sounds like a decent idea. Can't believe I did that, man. Got hit off to my death. It did not feel very good. Alright, let's make our way back across. Oh, wait, what am I? I'm sorry, my brain is so jumbled right now. Where the? Oh, wait, did I just? No, we're going the right way, right? I'm sorry. I'm getting deja vu because we were just in this room and it just. It's been a morning. What can I tell you? This is what happens when you spend like 3 hours first thing in the morning waking up looking at a thing. Because I was replaying Resident Evil 4 Remake for like the 174 millionth time. And I was like, man, this screen blur is getting atrocious. I was sitting there like running through chapter 2 again. And I was like, oh my gosh, man, I can't look at this. It was so blurry. So much ghosting. So I just... And just to make sure it wasn't RE4 or something, you know, I like turned on another game like Call of Duty, and then I looked at some other games like Neo, and I was like, yeah, dude, this is my TV. And then I tried watching even something more chill, like I was watching some, the latest Digital Foundry podcast, DF Weekly, and even when the guys would like just move a little bit to move their face, there was like a ghosted image on like any time that they would talk. I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's bad. And so, yeah, I already kind of figured it wasn't anything with just games. I figured it was the display in general, because I always turn off motion blur in my game, so I knew it wasn't that. Motion blur is I always turn motion blur off first thing. Every time I boot up a game, I go to the settings and see, is there an option for motion blur? And if there is, it gets turned off, because motion blur is it's one of the 7 deadly sins in the gaming, in gaming. You got motion blur, day 1 patches, not all the content being on the disc, or the game not being fully playable with just the disc alone. You got live service, any live service monetization, skins, battle passes, bundles. Here I am though, spending a stupid amount of money on Black Ops 6 cosmetics, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, you know, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Kind of got bashed by the giant ball of death. Oh my gosh. F off, champ. Ooh. Spicy, senoritas. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, hold up. Let me just... Yeah. That's what I thought. Anyway. No, I don't want to be in here yet. I do not want to be in here yet. I want to come out here instead. We're going to wait for the giant ball to pass. Thank you. I'll climb up the ladder. I swear the ladder climbing sound in this game is the same as Dark Souls. It sounds the same anyway. Oh no, did I run too late? I ran too late. I ran too late. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Fuck. Wait, do I have a Trinity key? I don't have a Trinity key. Oh, I do have a Trinity key. Wasn't there supposed to be one back at the factory? Or was I stupid? Was I confusing that tunnel for this tunnel? There's no way. Was I actually? That's kind of crazy if I was. Did we get another Trinity key since then? Black Cat's amulet, monsters. I don't remember. What's the Black Cat? I had it before, but what's it do? Reduces damage from falling. Maybe not. Maybe not right now. Is there anything useful in here? Ooh, resistance to decay. I will use that. Ball of death. Go down here. Giant ball goes past, and we run past. Now, if I remember correctly, there is like a special enemy up here, so if we do end up biting the dust, it's no biggie. I would like not to, but... maybe I'm thinking of a different area. My pulse cells are almost charged, actually, so maybe we'll be alright. Oh, there it is. Pulse cell. We live to fight another day. Yeah, there we go. Fable arts are so good, man. They're so cool. I love when Souls-likes put little twists on the combat formula. You got the skill weapon system in Bloodborne, you got the Fable arts in this game. It's pretty cool. There we go. Got our first instance where we need to jump. I can't think of any other instance in the game like this. I'm pretty sure this is the only time where you're forced to jump, really. Obviously, you can jump at other points if you want to grab optional things, but... okay. Let's do this again. Time it. There we go. There is also a shortcut over here. Make it go this way. It's the thing we were looking at before, the like elevator looking thing. Now it goes up. So now if we die a horrible death, we can come back, which honestly, I think we might just go back for a sec before we come back here. We do have some souls to spend potentially, and we are about to push this thing over. Hold on, let me grab this. Crescent Moonstone. Yeah, we could go upgrade our weapons if we really wanted to for a sec. Why not? You know what? We don't lose anything by doing so. We just activated the shortcut. Yexer. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. Yeah, Moon Phase Pocket Watch. Hotel Stargazer. Oh, man. I know I say it often, but I really hope my knuckle cracking doesn't gross anybody out. I'm sorry. It's a bad habit of mine. I gotta stop doing that. I've heard it gives you you know the word I'm trying to say, if you do that. I've also heard that that's total BS. I don't know, I've been doing it for like many years, but I don't have any problems yet. When did I start cracking my knuckles? I don't remember. I was probably in like 2nd, 3rd grade when I first tried to do it. It's almost 2 decades of knuckle cracking, and I'm still doing all right. I think. I don't know, my one hand, I can't, it isn't straight. Like I have to, like, to put it straight, I have to try. If I just let my hand go, that's as straight as my pinky is. But then this one is fine. And I have noticed that I crack this one more. But I have also, like, when I used to get in fights back in the day, even though I'm right-handed, I gave some gnarly, like, you know, swings with my left hand from time to time, as well as, like, anytime I got mad. Like, there was times where I, like, drive, because I'm trying to think, like, how I did it. There was times where I, like, drive my right fist into, like, my locker, for example, in, like, middle school and high school, because I was one of those kids. I used to scare the shit out of everybody, because I just get mad and, like, punch the shit out of my... I was a messed up kid. You know, I don't say this stuff to brag, you know, I was a messed up kid. But, like, Yeah, cause like my right hand, cause I'm right-handed, I would drive that one into there a lot, but like my left hand, there's just something about this one where I really put my weight into it anytime I punch something with it. Probably because since I'm right-handed, I could just throw the fist out. And then with this hand, kind of have to go at it. So that's probably why this one's more messed up. So maybe it isn't even the knuckle cracking. Alright, there we go. Use that. Bag. Oh yeah, we have a ton of ergo. Got like 4,000 some. Upgrade motivity again? Maybe. Let's put more into HP for a sec. I'm gonna get that a little higher. And we'll come over here and upgrade our weapons. We should be able to get it up to like a +5, I want to say. Yeah, there's that. One more. Yeah, look at that. +5 already. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy at this point of the game. So I'm cool with that. We don't have any quartz, so we aren't going to be doing anything there. But we do have some souls left over, so we'll buy one Fable Catalyst. But, yeah, we're good. Let's keep on moving. Let's keep rolling. I remember this chapel taking me a lot longer in my first playthrough. Oh, no. My cords are getting tangled. Now I need to check. Is Audacity... Okay, Audacity's still recording. Anytime my cords get tangled, I get worried, because anytime that I accidentally yank on the cord a little bit, it'll just stop recording in Audacity, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. But as long as, like, the vocal things keep moving, then I know I'm good. Oh, jeez. Just behind the scenes look into the madness. The madness that is me. The G. +5, right? Dude, we're gonna be doing so much A. It's not even funny. We're gonna be destroying everything that we even look at. But I am not complaining. I'm cool with just steamrolling everybody. So after this, we only have one more upgrade to do with the moon, with the Crescent Moonstones, and then we'll go into the final, like, set of upgrades, really. So we're good. Hello. Oops, shit! No! I thought the elevator thing was flat, or I thought it was about to be. That's where my impatience kills me, because I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll be all right. It's about to go flat. I'll be good. I'll drop one, make the timing look perfect. It'll look real cool. Instead, I fall to my death. It's what it is. It's all right. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Just disappointed in myself. No wonder my father never came back from getting the milk. I'm just kidding. That's not how it went down. He just told me to my face he didn't want anything to do with me. I feel like that's a better outcome than the mysterious milk. In my eyes, anyway. I'd rather just be told, hey, I don't fucking like you. Rather than be like, hey, I'm going for some milk. That's lame. It's too cliche. If you're gonna abandon your kids, at least be honest and say, hey, I don't want nothing to do with you. And then just leave. So at least the kid's like, alright. My dad was an asshole. That's alright then. I don't want nothing to do with you anyway. Yeah, so, not a boss. But still special. Very special indeed. Alright, buddy. Listen. I didn't want to do this. I'm just kidding, I wanted to do this. Come on. Alright. Let's get you in the right spot. Now, if you can just stay still for a second. Yeah. Oh, you're about to eat shit! Suck it, nerd! See, the first time I played this game, I didn't quite fully understand the capabilities of my Fable Arts or how to use them. So this guy, he wasn't hard, but it was a very long fight. Just dragged out, poke, back up, poke, back up, poke, back up. But pays off to learn a thing or two, I suppose. You can just destroy everybody just like that. It's like, alright, pop a few Fatal Catalysts and BAM! Speaking of Fatal Catalysts, though, we will need to stock up a bit more. Do you only have like 4 on you at a time? Which makes sense, just due to game balance. These guys are gonna respawn. No? Okay. Oh yeah, Crot Supply Box. We give that to Polendina, and then we can get more quartz. That's all I ever buy from him. Quartz and Fable Catalysts. I'll buy nothing else. What was I gonna say before? Oh yeah, the thing. See, I thought like every time that I open a Souls chest, and they're, you know, in a Souls game, or anytime I open a chest in a Souls game and there's corpses nearby, I just always expect them to spring to life for some reason. Yes. Alright, we're gonna use this, and then this, we're actually gonna start another quest, or like a mini side quest of sorts. It's not too in-depth.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? Bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
Holy mark it is. Alright, Stargazer over there. Again, being thorough as ever. Just gotta keep an eye on all the corners. Anytime there's something blue glowing, gotta go in its direction. Ow! Oh, I always forget about that. Sense Fortress type shenanigans. Alright. Whoa, hello. The stagger on this wrench head is so crazy too. Every time you hit an enemy with it, it's almost a guaranteed stagger depending on the enemy. And the charged, you know how I was saying before about how you like build up the boss's stagger meters and such? This thing is really good for it. On top of the fact that we use quartz to upgrade our overall charged attack stagger damage, we're going to be staggering a lot of the bosses now too. Ooh, I got hit with some decay. Thankfully I'm not yet, but... No, okay. There. I didn't even have to use the Fable Art, just one charge attack does the trick. If only I'd have known. Fable Cattle. Oh! Ouchie. Blue thingy over here, what's this? This is why a cathedral was built and remembered. Pilgrims worship the merciful angel. We have the fire up here. Ooh, Crescent Moonstone. Yeah, we just need a few more of those and we'll have our weapon up at the max for this tier. If I remember correctly, I only had my weapon at like a +8 or 9 by the time I finished my first playthrough. Roughly. I may be wrong about that, but I forget. It's been a little bit. Decay, decay, decay. Hello, my lady. Would you like to dance? Oh, shit. Fun fact, I have no idea how to dance. I'm a hopeless romantic. Not hopeless romantic in the typical sense, but I'm just hopeless when it comes to romance. That's part of why I've been single for so long, man. I would not do good in a relationship. I just don't know what I'm doing, man. There's a lot of basic things that like a dude should probably know before being in a relationship, and I just don't know them. I'll put it like this. Y'all know how people like, you know how there's like two types of kissing. You got like your pucker kiss when you go to like, I don't know, like when you're a kid and you like kiss your mom on the cheek or whatever, when your like mom kisses you on the cheek when you're a kid. You know, you got the old pucker. But then when you're in a relationship, people do like that fancy kissing where it looks like they're like eating each other's face. I have no idea what they're doing when they do that. I don't know how to do that fancy stuff. I just don't. That's why anytime I've been in relationships in the past, I avoided kissing at all costs. Because I had no idea what I was doing. So I just did it. I mean, like, I have before, but barely. It's like once when I was like 13, and then like again in my last relationship, but even then I avoided it at all costs because I had no idea what I was doing. And again, I've been single for like, what is it this year? 6 years? 20, yeah, 6 years. So I don't ever gotta worry about it ever again. So it's all good. I'm good. I don't ever gotta learn. I'm good. Archbishop's holy mark. Yeah, we'll take that back to that chick downstairs. Open sesamage! Gimme. Oh yeah, we're actually gonna use that. Cause that. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, sorry. But that's what that frame does. Makes us a little stronger. A little stronger. You know what else is stronger? Donkey! Ow. Special resistance. Yeah, there's 2 types of resistances in this game. You got your standard ones, and you got your special ones. Decay, overheat, and shock. I believe all of those, yeah, all of those are normal. And then there's, well, it tells you right on the thing, but yeah, those are like some of the normal ones, and you got some of your special ones. Alright, we can go back to that. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna open this actually real quick. Pull the chain. You gotta be yanking my chain. Alright, yeah, is that? Okay, that's a stargazer. Oh, yeah, okay. No, we're back here already. Hello, milady.
Oh, thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker.
Remember it well. For all my hard work, you give me a, not even a complete antidote to you know, like resistances or whatever you want to call it. She just gave me the thing that, like, suppresses it. Not the thing that cures it, just suppresses it. And only one of them. That's what you think my hard work is worth? Okay, there's a boss in here. Honestly, what boss is it here? If I can't remember it, that means it isn't hard. That's one thing I've learned. Like, there's some bosses in this game, like, most of the bosses in this game, now that I know them, I wouldn't consider them to be that hard. It's just that you gotta respect them. But if I can't even remember this boss's name, I think we're about to steamroll this, I think we're about to steamroll this lad. But again, that depends, because I can't remember. I still can't remember. What boss is it? Oh, this one. Oh yeah, this boss is easy. We might die once if I mess up some of the tells, but this cutscene is so cool though. I love this. It's so gnarly. Oh man, sorry, I had to stretch my back a bit. I have this lumbar pillow in my gaming chair. It doesn't work. It's garbage. This whole chair is garbage. I needed one of those like breathable ergo ones. I'm an old man. I gotta protect my back, man. So this thing just... I know I hunch forward a lot, but that's because leaning back into this thing is so uncomfortable. This pillow hurts. The chair hurts. The butt on the butt of the chair hurts. My butt on this butt hurts. You know what I'm trying to say. The butt of the chair hurts my butt. Oh, daddy. What'd that tongue do? I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm just kidding, My standards aren't that low. I think. Alright, hold up. Fire! Alright, hold up. We just gotta... Alright, buddy. Hold up. Let me just lock off for a sec. How about that? Holy shit! Where'd the hell Fargo? Now, I will spoil it and say that this isn't the only phase, but... Perfect. Oh, that perfect guard, though. Okay, yeah, now I'm kind of getting reacquainted with some of the moves here. That's right. This is kind of a poke boss. Oh, that's right. This boss does inflict decay, doesn't it? Alright, good to know. Oh, yeah, the range. Yeah, like I said before, every time it flashes red, that's how you know I'm doing a perfect guard. So you can tell when my timings are good or bad. Garbage. Trying to be careful. Ow. Ow. I'm being a little greedy. That's okay. There we go. That's all I was trying to do. Alright. Second phase. If we do die, I'll just know to be a little less greedy. Sounds going a little crazy there. Maybe I should just save that fire attack for the second phase, too. Just right off the rip. Take out half the health bar. Looks like an Apothecon from Black Ops 3 Zombies. Or a Keeper. Same thing. The Keepers are Apothecons. Oh man, the bosses in this game are so cool. Oh, it's so good. That music. I'm just gonna shut up. Let's just enjoy it for a sec. Oh, damn, I forgot. I forgot about that move. Oh, I forgot about that move. That's right. Oh, I forgot. She does have an AoE. For some reason, I thought that boss didn't have an AoE, but yeah, I should have known as soon as it was getting ready to charge up. That was totally my fault. I knew it was gonna happen. I only have 2 Fatal Catalysts. Oh, that kind of sucks. That's fine, we'll make it work. Okay, so we're actually just gonna optimize our setup then. What do we got on here? We got equipment. Okay, so fire abrasive, just make our life a little bit easier. What's the decay? Yeah, we'll keep that on, but don't I have any throwables? No, that's fine. Oh wait, I do. Thermite. Why not? Why not? Let's use a little bit of thermite. Let's get a little cheesy with it. Why not? The throwables in this game are pretty dope, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, so this time we're gonna go into the boss. Duh. And first things first, we'll use the grindstone if our fire runs out throughout the fight. We'll switch things up. We also got a flamberge on us. Alright, sorry. See, we can just kind of do this. Set the beast on fire with the flamberge. Combine that with the fire abilities of our wrench. We can get that DPS going, that would be pretty handy. Ooh. You're hitting me good. Oh, you wind it up for another attack. You turd. Yeah, I gotta remember the order of the combos. Okay, that's easy. Fire! Yeah, there we go. Now it's taking DPS damage. Get it with the big ol' assault. Oh, I keep forgetting about that final attack. Okay, it's a 3 combo. It's not a 2. We do so much damage that I should probably just stick to poking for a sec anyway. Oh, back up. One more time. A little greedy. It's okay to be a little greedy sometimes. Right. 1, 2, 3. Perfect guard. There we go. See, you still gotta respect the bosses even if they are piss easy. Oh. I thought that was gonna take us into second phase. Well, that's alright, this will. Alright. Easy ball, easy game so far. Let's go ahead and put on fire. And we're gonna cheese this so hard, bro. This ain't even gonna be funny. We're about to cheese this so hard. Alright, now we want to get to its other side, because the other side's easier. Because this is a very interesting boss. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah. Hella damage. Okay, hold on. Why is it? I was gonna say, why is it not? It wasn't locking. That was weird. I mean, you guys probably heard me spamming the stick and it just wouldn't lock on. Not like it's a big deal. Okay, hey, we back up. As far as we can. Ah, jeez, man, we still got hit. Not really anything I can do about that. Oh wait, that's right. We have throwables. Oh, but the throwables aren't doing too much. I don't like that. Throwables usually do a bit more. That's it? That's all you were gonna do? Okay. Light on fire, bro. Okay, that's all I wanted. Alright, we're about to easy ball, easy game this thing. Hold up. Drop. Oh, it's like the easiest move you could have done right now. Alright. There we go. Easy ball, easy game. That's what I was saying, though. The only time I die in this game is because I get so greedy. And you would think that I know this, so why don't I just stop being greedy? But I can't help it. I just want to bash them until they die. But I remember, it's a dance. You gotta dance with them. You can't take over. You just gotta dance with them. Where are the souls going? This looks like something straight out of like Final Fantasy. I don't know why. Like something out of Final Fantasy 15 specifically. That's all I can think of when I see this cutscene. Because after this is when like the giant sea boss pops up.
The stage is set.
Foreshadowing at its finest. I love that cutscene so much. But yeah, I can't even remember the name of that the giant. What's the name of that boss in Final Fantasy 15? The one where it's like, you know, it's like the giant sea thing. Leviathan. It's the Leviathan.
Behold me.
Oh shoot! Did I just like skip dialogue by accident? Whoopsie daisy. It's all right. Let's go back to Hotel Krot. Just for a sec. We're gonna spend a bit of our souls. Then we're gonna spend, what else are we gonna spend? Oh, that's right, we should have some more quartz waiting for us, should we not? Alright, get back in here. Alright, so I do want to buy some more Fatal Catalysts, so even... Okay, well, let me give this to him first. Add shop goods, hand over craft supply box. And now we can buy some more quartz, so we're gonna buy that right off rip. Now we're gonna grab, yeah, rare ergo, don't need it. Don't need it. Use. Beautiful. Got 16,000 ergo. We'll up our capacity a little bit. Yeah. How's that? I think that's a fair split. Alright, now we got another quartz. We only have 221 souls left. Which that kind of sucks. I kind of want to get some more Fatal Catalyst. We'll go through our inventory, see if we can sell anything. Because there's a few things in my inventory that I just know I'm never going to use. So down here, activate P organ. We have 2 quartz at the moment. We're going to activate. Which one did I want? Oh, that's right. I wanted to get the link dodge, did I not? Do I still want to do that? Or do I want to add amulet slot? Maybe an amulet slot could be good. Or pulse cell uses. Yeah, let's do that actually instead first. Alright, increase consumable effect duration, special grindstone, and ooh, duration on that could be good. Enhance the effect of fatal catalyst, we want that. 100%. Let's see, lower damage while dodging, maybe. Lowers damage of charge attack. lowers the damage received when during charge attacks and when using Fable Arts. That'll be huge, because we're going to be doing a lot of cheesing with that, so. Alright, that's a good setup there. And like I said before, our Fatal Catalysts are going to be a lot more effective now, so that'll be good. Ooh, I also want to switch out my Thermite, save that for later. Put the lamp back in. So we can have a way to light the way. Oh, wait. Do it again. Have a way to light the way. Yes. I don't believe I have enough moonstones in order to upgrade our weapon again. I believe we still go... Did we? No, okay, yeah, we need 3 more. So it'll be a little while till we can do that again.
Welcome.
Purchase. Yeah, we can't buy any catalysts yet, but if we sell some emergency protection, if we sell... Yeah, don't need that. Is there anything else that I don't need at the moment? I don't think so. I think that's all I can afford to sell. So, what can I buy with that? 1 Fable Catalyst. Hey, one is better than none. I'll be thankful for what I have received. Modify Legion Arm. I don't have any more Legion Calibers. Alright. Well, with that, I think that's where we're going to conclude today's episode. We just finished up Chapter 4, and we are going to be on to Chapter 5. With that, things are just going to keep getting crazier and crazier. I mean, that's kind of how this game is, though. Things literally, like, with every passing chapter, things just get crazier and crazier, so... Hope you guys are psyched for it. I'm actually really excited for the boss at the end of Chapter 5. Man, that's one of my favorite bosses in the game just because it reminds me of a boss from a previous Souls game, which I won't spoil yet, but we'll talk about when we get to it just because I love how it's set up. But anyway, yeah, see you guys in the next episode. But anyway, as always, massive shout out, thank you to all the Patrons and channel members that get on in the low ball tier, and a bigger shout out, thank you to the low ball tier, Milasking, King, and Big Daddy Manny, and the biggest shout out on G-tier, run events on the cheese girl. Thank you guys so much, you guys are literal legends. I love you. Karani Dodoki, arigatou gozaimasu. Have an amazing day, stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.